Okay, so the first thing we're going to be making a spaghetti dinner with a Greek salad. So yes, of course, we should be cooking with papyrus. Yeah. Anyway, spaghetti is kind of a joke in the pony fandom for people who are awkward, so I thought it was appropriate. And plus, the anthology team always does a spaghetti dinner at BronyCon, so... The first thing we're going to start with is making the salad dressing, because when you're making a salad dressing by hand, you want to let it sit so that the oil absorbs all the flavors. So the first thing we need to do, I'm just going to start dumping ingredients in. For a Greek salad dressing, you want a clove of garlic. Where's my camera? I like to do just one. If you really like garlic, you could do two, but I'm just going to do one. So crush that up. Oh, I'm going to make such a mess. It's okay. I can clean it up later. Okay, so 1 clove of garlic for our dressing. And then we need a teaspoon of dried oregano. You can see I make this recipe, the salad dressing recipe, so much that I pretty much am out of oregano at this point. But I've got more. I have a very large bag of oregano, and it totally smells like garlic in here now. Alright, 1 teaspoon of dried oregano. So, oregano is really the key for a Greek salad dressing recipe. Oregano and olive oil are pretty much the 2 things. So, just load that up with our oregano. And the other 2 spices you need are salt and black pepper, which just not very much. I think half a teaspoon of black pepper is really all you want, so half as much pepper as you put in oregano. Your black pepper is going to make your dressing spicy, so if you don't like spicy, maybe just a little bit. Of course, that's the good thing about homemade Greek salad dressing, is it's spicy. And salt, almost a full teaspoon, so 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt. I'm on my knees right now because this table is so short. Cooking on your knees with Crown Prince. Alright, so salt, pepper, oregano, garlic. Now, the next thing I'm going to put in is the vinegar. So, the recipe I use apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar. But, if you don't have that, which you probably don't if you don't do a lot of cooking at home, white vinegar works just as well. And, I mean, I assume you'd have some white vinegar since it's good for cleaning things. But, and this you need a lot of, so 3 tablespoons of this. 1, 2, 3. I think you can see the cat in the background. Tammy? She's behind the oil bottle. Tammy? I hope I counted 3 because I stopped paying attention. Alright, 3 tablespoons of vinegar. And juice from half of a lemon. I actually have lemons. I don't always have lemons, but for juice of a half of a lemon, I usually just do. Tablespoon of lemon juice. A little bit more. 2 tablespoons. I'm going to do 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. Lemon juice is yummy. Alright. We used up all the lemon juice. I have to buy more. And, of course, the olive oil is your main ingredient here. So, half a cup of the olive oil, which I don't have my measuring cup, so I gotta go get them. Okay. I don't even know I'm putting my headphones on. I don't need them. Alright, half a cup of oil. Oh, this is much more natural feeling. Try doing the cooking. Try cooking something with your headphones on. Applejack has garlic on her because I had garlic on my hand when I touched the plastic toy. Okay. Now the secret to this recipe that makes the salad dressing really good, I don't want to get the oil on the table, is to actually put in a little bit of feta cheese. Now, my mother-in-law is lactose intolerant, but she says that the feta cheese doesn't bother her. So depending on your level of lactose intolerance, if you have it, you can or you cannot put cheese in. Anyway, so I just put a little bit in there, and that's what brings out the saltiness. So it's up to you how much you want to put in. I like salty, so put in a little bit more. And with the Greek salad, you have to have Kalamata olives. If you don't have Kalamata olives, which are the Greek olives, you can use green olives, but it's just not the same. So what I'm going to do is actually cut some of these up and put them into the dressing. Somehow. I'm going to put these measuring cups away. So, I don't know, how many olives do I want to use? I had 2. Where'd it go? I lost an olive. There it is. I'm going to cut a couple of these up. And after that, the dressing will be done. And we can get on to putting the rest of the salad together. Some people don't like olives, but you can make this dressing and just not tell them there are olives in it, because you cut the olives into little bitty pieces. They won't know any different. Just, again, these olives have a certain kind of flavor, so that's why I have to make this salad. I have to make a Greek salad with Kalamata olives. I've done it with green olives because I didn't have any. It's just not the same. Alright, I think while I'm cutting this up, I can take a look at the chat here. Yeah, this is the salad part. I'm going to get to the noodles after I get this done. I had to do the dressing first because you want your dressing to sit for about 30 minutes. I'm not going to let it sit that long today, but... So, cooking is all about balancing what needs to be done first. Otherwise, you'll find out when you first start cooking that you're making something and then you have to spend a whole bunch of time making the next thing, because if you had started making the next thing while you were making the first thing, it would all get done faster. So, alright, all the ingredients are together, so go ahead and stir up your dressing here. This is a homemade Greek dressing. It is really, really good. It just, tastes pretty different from what you get in the store. It tastes a lot like what you would get at a restaurant, pretty much, if you like Greek salad. Just, you can make it a little bit spicier or lemonier, all with the ingredients you add. Alright, so I'm going to set this aside and let it sit, and I'm going to show you how to do the noodles. These are the tomatoes for the salad. I'll just set them wherever. So, nice thing about spaghetti is it is very easy to make. I have this giant package of noodles. If you make all of this is 900 grams. I made all of these at one time by accident, because I had just moved to Canada and I didn't really understand the metric system. I didn't really know what 900 grams was, and I made an entire package of these. and we had to eat it all week. I had to have it in 2 separate pots. There's spaghetti everywhere. So I'm gonna open this up. What you need? I need the knife. Oh, look, now I've got it away. I'm just gonna open it with a knife. Alright, how much of this do I actually want to make? This is almost 2 pounds of spaghetti. So really, now some people will do where they put oil in with their noodles when they cook them so that they don't stick together. I'm lazy, so I just put the noodles in some water and boil it. I'm just gonna do not want don't want 2 pounds of spaghetti. Thank you very much. I'm gonna make a little bit. That seems pretty good. Seems pretty good. Whoop, whoop, whoop. There you go, there's your dry pasta. And you're done. Go ahead and eat that. So, the thing that annoys me about spaghetti is I like to not break it up, but see, it's just kind of sitting in the bowl, so I think I'm gonna kind of... There we go. Now what I'm going to do is fill... I can't see because the chat window's over there. I'm going to fill up this pot so that the water is covering the noodles and maybe 4 cups of water probably. You want to cover the noodles and then have extra water because the noodles will absorb the water. It's fine to put more than enough water in because you're just going to drain the noodles out anyway. So I'm going to fill this up and put it on the stove and just turn it up so it starts boiling. My stomach is growling. Dang it! I pretty much haven't eaten or really slept very well the past week to organizing this convention. I just wish I had thought to do it maybe even a week earlier. Alright, how are we doing on time? We're about 15 minutes in, so we're doing good. Let's make the salad. Now, the thing about salads is that all you really have to do is just chop a bunch of stuff up. So, I'm gonna do the lettuce first. Where's the lettuce? I put it over here. This lettuce is already washed. I washed it ahead of time. I cut the bottom of the lettuce head off. So you see, all I'm gonna do now is chop it up and put it in my large bowl, if I can remember where I put the large bowls over there. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Get out of the way, Rainbow Dash. If you don't feel like using a knife, it's fine to just tear the leaves. You can just kind of get my hand out of the way. Tear them off. I find that cutting them is just faster, so I cut all the leaves up. I'm gonna line them all up. Put the big ones on top. This down here. So to cut up your lettuce, what you want to do is go down the middle, like that, and then hold this and just cut slices. I bunched it up a little bit to make it easier to cut. And watch your fingers, because this is a sharp knife. Alright, and just throw this into our bowl. I'm starving. Ugh. It's actually 5 o'clock here, so normally this is when I eat dinner. Well, 5:30. Okay, a couple more leaves left. I might just tear these ones up. Oh, what the heck. Knives are fun. Let's play cooking with Crowne. It's a video game, but it's real life, and you have to do it or you starve to death. So that's your motivation. Salad's a little bit limp. It was in the fridge. I don't care. I don't like to waste food. I'll eat it. I'll eat it right now. Oops. Let me break that piece up. Okay, that's our lettuce taken care of. Now, you need a really large bowl for a whole head of lettuce. That's an entire head of... What's this lettuce called again? Wow, I'm blanking. Well, it's the kind of lettuce that you make Caesar salads with. Wow. Alright, anyway, here's your lettuce. I'm going to cut up the tomato. Oh, actually I'm not going to cut up the tomato. So, this is what I do. I cut the head of the tomato off. Bit. Just cut the top off, and what I'm going to do is go over to the sink and squeeze this tomato and kind of get the seeds out so it doesn't leak and get water all over my salad. So I'm going to do that real quick. And I'll chop these up. The noodles are still cooking. They're still pretty hard, so I turned up the heat on the boiler a little bit. You can dice your tomatoes, or you can just cut them into little wedges. For salads, I leave the chunks a little bit bigger. If you're making a salsa, then you want small tomato pieces. But I don't need to be picky today. Ooh, one more. And you just throw it on top of the lettuce. Pretty easy to do. The thing about salad is that the taste is all about the dressing you put on it. So if you don't like salad, try some different dressings. Try ranch, try poppy seed is a sweet, creamy dressing. Even there's like tangy chicken Thai flavors. Italian dressing, I really like Italian dressing. Greek dressing, which is what I'm making, what I made earlier. And that's fun to make at home. It's so much cheaper, too. Oh. It's so much cheaper to make it yourself. It takes a little bit of time, but you saw we made that dressing in like 10 minutes, so... Not too bad. Yeah, it's definitely not that time consuming. Cooking is a lot faster than animating. So if you want to be a chef, you'll be able to get a lot more done in that short amount of time. There, we have a lot of tomato on there. You can use any kind of tomato, by the way. I think these are beefsteak tomatoes. I usually use Roma tomatoes, but these were the kind that were on sale, so these are the kind that I'm using. And normally I have my own homegrown tomatoes, but I just moved here, so I don't have that. So our salad now has lettuce and tomato. What I'm going to do is bring over the feta, and we're going to crumble feta over the entire salad. Feta is a cheese, by the way. So this is how they sell it in Canada. You could get it in smaller, like little fourth of the size of that tubs. I buy the big ones because, again, you can see how much you're paying per gram. Or what would that be, like per ounce? Yeah. You can see how much you're paying per gram or per ounce. And so it's always cheaper to buy the bigger thing. And this cheese is good until June of 2017, so it's not going bad. It's full of salt. I'm gonna kind of turn this here. So feta is crumbly. I'm just gonna crumble. I really like feta, so I'm gonna put a lot on my salad, but it's all up to you. Let me see if I can get this. I need to use the fork. There's a big chunk of feta. This is what it looks like before it's been crumbled. And you just use your fingers, just crumble it. It comes off pretty easy. And it gets all over your fingers and it gets everywhere, so just expect to have cheesy fingers. Yeah, no name products. That's mostly, I buy that whenever I can. They have pretty much everything. And for people who are not living in Canada or haven't really been shopping in Canada, No Name is like the cheap off-brand. But it tastes the same, and if you check the ingredients labels, all of the contents are the same, and sometimes it's actually healthier than the expensive stuff, so it's kind of the fun thing to do. Okay, that should be good. That's about how many grams is this? 400 grams? I think it's about 12 ounces or something. So that's maybe 4 ounces of cheese. And 100 grams of cheese in there. That's good. Yeah. And now I have to wash my hands off. Spaghetti is going pretty well. It's soft now. We've got some soft spaghetti. Alright, so we got our salad. I'm going to add some of these Kalamata olives that I mentioned earlier. Just not cutting them up. I'm just going to add them. See? That's exactly what you get on a Greek salad at a restaurant. These kind of black olives, and that's what they're called. Kalamata olives with a K. They sell them next to the green olives. This is a big salad, so I'll put a lot on. I like olives, they're so yummy. Alright, so the last thing we need to add to our salad is the dressing, which I brought it back. Just stir it up a little bit more. And pour it on. Ideally you would let this sit for 30 minutes or so. And I'll put it in the fridge if it's overnight. Now, it might solidify if it's in the fridge because it's got cheese and oil in it, but in that case just kind of break up the top, put it in the microwave for 10 seconds and stir it up. And it'll be good as new. So there's your salad. There is your giant Greek salad. Grab a pair of tongs, stir it up, and you are golden. Let's get to our spaghetti. What I need to do is open my sauce can, which the camera is on top of. That's not gonna work. Let me get another can of sauce. Sauce! Sauce! I guess mushroom basil. I guess it's mushroom basil today. All of the sauce tastes the same to me. Here's our sauce. Can opener. So, I'm lazy. What I'm gonna do is open up the can of sauce. Just give you a check-in on the noodles. Here they are. Here's our noodles. I'm gonna put a cover on them and turn the heat way down and just wait 5 minutes and eat some salad. Oh my gosh, there's ponies and ingredients everywhere. I'm so close to my tablet. I really don't want to get olive oil on my tablet. What panels are going on right now, by the way? So there's just a switch over. I think the Princess Ember panel is started. Anthony! I don't know where he is right now. He's not in the next room over. That's where his desk is. I think he's outside working on an ATV. He fixes them. Yeah. Spaghetti. I'm gonna have some of the salad we made together. With valuable input from the chat. Okay, let's see. Every time I make this dressing, it turns out different. It's always been good, but sometimes it's spicier, sometimes it's not as spicy. I don't have a fork. Oh, yes, I do. I'll use this fork. Okay. I have no idea how the rest of the convention has been going. I've just been scrambling around over here getting things set up. The salad's yummy. Its dressing turned out really good. I can't even see the ponies because there are olives in the way. There. I have all of the 6 characters. Applejack is now covered in garlic. If I touch her, she's gonna get... Oh well. Too bad, Applejack. I kind of want to, No, I can't. I collect the silly things. I'd be sad. They're just, what are they, vinyl? Yeah, the Funko ones. It'll wash off. It'll wash off. Come on. Put Applejack in the spaghetti sauce. I'm not putting myself on camera while I eat. That's weird. Have you ever watched a person eating? It's weird. Their face is all fat with food. The VA panel was nuts. Yeah, Magpie Pony has 100,000 subscribers, and The Lost Narrator has 40,000, and Magpie was doing a big 100,000 subscriber celebration. There were probably a whole bunch of people there. It's probably crazy. That's not vinyl. Do I have vinyl? I didn't take all of them out. You can't even see all of them anyway. Who's not in the picture right now? What the heck? What's Twilight is sitting on her tail? What? Okay, Twilight. That looks funny. It looks funny next to Applejack. Like, that's not what I intended. Alright. Well, this is a major lag on this stream. I think about a minute and a half between me talking and what you say in the chat. Well, we want... Wait, how about PC setup view? Oh yeah! Let me show you. So, here's the official HAHcon screen still going. Here's some fan art that I got when I was at PonyCon in February. There's more fan art. Oh my gosh, this whole time, I totally forgot. Guess who's been sitting in his box? He's just been totally left out. Hi guys. How fitting. I forgot. Spike was the one character. I was like, I gotta put him out with the rest of the ponies. I didn't even take him out of the box. Okay, noodles should be done. Let's check on the noodles. The salad's good. Oh yeah, the noodles are definitely done. So before when I showed you the noodles are definitely done. Before when I showed you, they kind of hadn't reached, now all the water is gone. See, this is when your noodles are done. They're all poofed up. All you gotta do is drop these into a strainer in the sink and let all the water out. Let me do that real quick. Ooh, hot noodles! Oh, my strainer! I left my strainer in the computer room. Where is it? It's on the floor. Ugh. Here we go, here we go. Where's the camera now? I should just pin this to myself. There's our noodles. Here's our sauces over here. Just gonna pour the sauce into the same thing that had the noodles in it. I drained them. Pour the sauce in and stir it up with the spoon that you don't have because you left it in the kitchen. I got the spoon. Are you proud of me, Mom? I don't live with my mom anymore. Alright, this is hot. Where can I put this down? There's such a huge mess. Look at the mess we made. There's... stir up the noodles. This is my dinner. I'm gonna end the stream, this stream anyway, for a little bit, and eat my dinner. There's too much sauce for these noodles. There need to be, oh, maybe not. These are noodles with extra sauce. Normally I don't pour the whole can in like that. I kind of pour in like maybe half of it and then see if it needs more sauce. Noodles with extra sauce and Greek salad by Crown Prince. You too can make this at home. I could post the recipe somewhere if you want it. Pasta's easy. Go look that up. It's the salad dressing. That's my secret recipe. There. Spaghetti, salad, ponies, and a cat. Hello, cat. Tammy! Okay, thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of the con. Check out what else is happening. I'm going to hopefully not spill spaghetti sauce all over my computer. I'm gonna eat dinner.